What's up, guys? It's me, Doc, from SampleKings.com. I want to thank a lot of you people for actually watching our videos and helping us to grow the channel. But currently, we are realizing that we need to have more members, as YouTube tells us. In order to do this, I want to implore you to take the time to hit the subscribe button. So please, subscribe. It does help. So in this video, I'm going to go over the way to sync our MPC sample to Logic and to a couple of platforms. So it's pretty simple, actually. So here on the MPC sample, I want to make sure I can sync up. So I'm going to press Shift here and press pad number 8. And as I do, and I scroll up here to my encoder, we'll see the first thing we have here is our MIDI port, and that's set to USB. To change that, of course, if you don't have it that way, you just push in right here, and you can turn your encoder to the left. That's external, and I'm going USB, so that's good. I'll press it again, and now it's back to white. I also want to come down to here and make sure the MIDI port out selected. So I come down to here. My MIDI port out here is set to MIDI Clock. That's MIDI sync out right there, the MIDI Clock. I can click into here. It's either MIDI Clock or MTC, MIDI Time Code. So I put MIDI Clock right here. That makes it easy for me to sync. Now I can go back to, let's say, sample right here, go my pads, and I hit the pads right here. It's happening also here inside the software. Pretty simple stuff. Now, what I want to do, essentially, is get this thing to play in the software and have it in sync. But inside of Logic, I got to make sure Logic has a setting that's perfect. So I go to here. I'm going to go to Settings. I'm going to go to MIDI. Here in MIDI, we have all MIDI ops, MIDI time code, right? MTC pickup delay, if I have that. MPC, this is delay transmission. I'm using that. And MIDI Machine Control is right here. What I want to do is go right here. I want to go right here. So I go to general here. This is our general. External start message ends recording. Okay. Back to sync here. I go to MIDI sync project settings. Now here I've selected the MPC sample. Pretty simple. The list is right here. I want to use clock, so MIDI clock. I come to here. I have MTC selected, and also I have MMC, MIDI Machine Control. And here I have listen to MIDI Machine Control input. So it's going to hear back what's coming in internally and go from that point. So next I'm going to close these windows out. I'll close this window here, this one here, and I'll press play on my MPC sample. And you see we got our levels going in there ready. And we're in sync. I'll turn the level up here. My settings right here. I turn these up right now. I'll go to here, turn them up louder. And you hear the metronome. So we're in sync. Now I press stop on my MPC sample. Now I'm in Ableton Live. So I'm going here to settings, of course. I'm on a Mac. So I'm pressing Command and comma. And I get to here, I'm in audio. Here's my core audio output. And right here, I select my input. I select the input here, and it's going to be MPC sample 1 and 2. I want to see the configuration. I'll go to here where it says input config. I'll see 1 and 2, of course, mono and stereo, and that's okay. That means I'll be able to hear the pads. So that's pretty good. I'll go right here next to link, tempo, and MIDI. So here I'm going to make sure I've got set for my control surface. As you can see here, it's for the Akai MPC 04, either one. I'm set to MPC sample here for the input, MPC sample for the output. See right here? Just want to use it for input more than anything else. And over here, we have the input port. So I'm using sync port. So I select this one right here. That sync, and this Air Force one right here, input, and right here for the Akai network. And I have remote, and I have this, like also the same point. And that just to make sure, I'm not too sure why I do that, and I could always check later on. But I'm just doing it to make sure I'm in. I'll come back to here, And then I want to make sure I have external over here with that for external control. If you come right here, that's external sync. This is my metronome right here too as well. I'm not going to use that currently. That's pretty cool. And I've got my MPC going on here. One next to it rocks the house. So I'm going to come in here. Take my level right here. It's too loud for me right now. And you'll see right here also, we're in sync right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing pretty good. I'll come and switch up here on my MPC sample. And we're still in sync. I'll press stop here. Now next, I'm going to do Pro Tools. So here in Pro Tools, of course, I've got my input configuration set up here. You'll see also that it says here, MPC, it's 1, MPC Sample, 2, right there. Got my outputs. If I tap the pads, I'm right here. But using Pro Tools, I want Pro Tools to control it, because sticking the other way is going to work. So I make sure here, as you can see, we have my input configuration, and here I have it set for a clock. This is MIDI sync clock in. And I want to go back up here, scroll back to the top again, and I'm in USB, of course. I'm sending USB. Well, I'm going to receive USB, actually. So this way, when it starts to run, it's going to run that. I'm going to click right here. I'm back to here I'm at. That says 110. I'm going to make sure we're 110 also here in the Pro Tools and make sure we got everything going on properly. I think we're good here. So we got a BPM set right here. I'm going to make this 110. Perfect. And now I'm going to turn it on play. See some time here. And you see what's happening right here. We're doing our thing there too as well. See our timing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also on MPC. So you can sync both ways, back and forth. Here I am inside of Maschine. I'll press Shift and I'll press Pad 8, and I'm back in my sync. It's the same thing as before. I'm going to make MIDI Clock though. So I got MIDI Clock right here. For the MIDI sync, you always press your button in to change it back and forth. Go back up here. Oops, go back up. Here we are, going to USB right here, the top part. I'm in USB. So great. Now here inside of Maschine, I'll go to settings right here. I want to make sure my settings are accurate, so I'm going to go ahead and select MIDI, and I'll go to here, receive clock. Great. I have I was set at 0, and I set my MPC right here as the input device. I'll press close. And of course, I have everything right here, as you can see. And I can just press start play. You see it playing right there. Okay, we're good now. This is the MPC software. Now it's time for us to see how this works here. I'm going to go here and go into our settings. And here in settings, you can see here, we are looking at the MPC audio as an input. Great. I do a test here. That's good. And now I want to make sure I'm going to be in sync. So go ahead and MIDI. I'm in MIDI. And here I'm looking at the MPC sample. Controller selected. And so is track. I want to make sure we got input going on. Make sure I'm going to receive. So get right to here. I have receive on. MIDI Machine Control. That's good. And of course, send is here. I'm not going to send. Right? And so I'm ready to go. I'll press OK here. And I've got 2 tracks set up. I got audio tracks here. There's an audio track right here. Got my drum set up right there. Pretty simple stuff going on. And now I'm just going to press play on my MPC sample. And let's see. There you go. Metronome's playing. Let's switch up. I know a sequence here. and we're still in sync. Let's stop. It's easy to sync